my new Rega RP10 turntable. Happy birthday, Rich. Yes, just about a year ago this time, I got a new set of speakers for my birthday, and I just been wonderfully pleased with them. I decided to get this new turntable. The previous one I had was a good one, but I believe it had faulty wiring right from the beginning. I had a few problems with it, and I'd been considering getting a new turntable anyway, been doing a lot of research. Kind of wanted to get one that for certain would be my last upgrade in a turntable forever. There's lots of information about this turntable on the internet, and I'm just going to give you a little quickie about a few of the reasons I decided to pick the Rega RP10. Uh, One of the reasons is, look at this box. Here's a brush. You can tell how big this box is. This box is just the speed control for the motor, and gives you great speed control, and it has technology in it that reduces motor vibration and other kinds of things. My music hall turntable, what a joke that is. Now, of course, the motor technology is a little different, but this is the power supply for that, and I was very disappointed in that when I got it. Uh, you have a power on off, press the button for 33, press the button for 45. Hooks into the turntable with an umbilical. One of the things I wanted in this turntable, I wanted to get a really good sounding turntable, and I don't want to dink with it, I don't want to fiddle with it, I don't want to adjust it. This turntable is about as plug and play as you can get, I think, with a high-end turntable. There's literally almost no adjustments on it. You have the anti-skating, you have the tracking weight, and there are just no other adjustments. So it makes it simple and easy. It takes not much time when you plug this in. When you'll see with the skeletal plinth, this outer skin here, this outer base just holds the cover, and I wanted the cover, and I like this cover because it basically seals all the way around. I seem to have a lot of dust here, and these black piano finishes show all of the dust, so having a good dust cover really keeps the dust off of the thing. One of the other things about the modern higher end turntables, everything is complicated and hard to figure out which way to go. Well, some of you, that's your favorite part of it. No, I want to listen to music. So you can't just put any cartridge on any tone arm. Yes, you can do it, but there are considerations about the design of the cartridge and the tone arm. Compliance, I think, is a word they use, and you want if it's a high compliance cartridge, to be a high compliance tone arm. Then the cabling is a mess, as everybody knows. The great thing about this Rega, it came pre-installed with the Affetta 2 cartridge, one of their high-end cartridges. Okay, this cartridge is made for this tone arm, and the cable, you won't be able to see back here, the cable is not changeable. It's hardwired in here, but its own in-house design, high quality cable says in the manual, low impedance, specially designed for this tone arm and this cartridge. Okay, you don't have to worry about, do you need this cable or that cable, or will some other cable sound better? This cable has been designed for this tone arm, which has been designed for this cartridge, and that means you can turn this thing on and get back to listening to music. One of the other things I liked about this, and if there's enough interest, I may do a little further review of it, but most of the other high-end designs use a heavyweight, high-mass design in the engineering, and the Rega basically just goes almost the opposite. The turntable itself, if you take the platter off, weighs almost nothing. The platter is fairly heavy but special design, and I like the idea. I like the idea that they're going different than some of the other companies, and that was part of my decision here. So, how does it sound? Well, it sounds great. One of the things is that when you get a new turntable and plug it in, this turntable is about triple the price of my last turntable. Well, how much better does it sound? It's hard to say. I would say it sounds probably 10 or 15% better. That's a realistic kind of improvement. But one of the reasons it's hard to determine that, one of the things I've learned, read about, and then actually learned on my own is cartridges need to be broken in. And on my last turntable recently, I had replaced the cartridge, and of course, I noticed right off, oh, the sound got worse. The sound was kind of veiled, kind of dull. Well, within probably 30 minutes of playing records, the sound improved substantially. The word on this cartridge is that to break it in properly needs 100 hours of play. That is a lot of play. Okay, so far I've played this about 4 hours and the sound is increased substantially. And of course, it will increase slightly as time goes on, a little more revealing and so forth. I'm not going to use all those audiophile words that are mostly just irritating to us, but it sounded better right out of the box than my previous turntable. And within 2 or 3 hours of playing records, the sound just opened up considerably. So, all in all, got this in the FedEx home delivery this morning, got it set up, been playing music today, and I am tickled to death with it. Now, you can't get better sound than whatever the weakest link in your system is. Well, what's the weakest link in my system now? Probably the phono preamp. And that will probably be my next item to upgrade, and that will be the end of that upgrading. Here in a couple weeks, I will be 77 years old, so happy birthday, Rich. And I get the phono pre-upgraded, and my only other item here, and I think I'll be satisfied until death do us part. I've been seriously considering a subwoofer, and at some point I'll probably do that. And then there's nothing left to do but listen to music.